Half a day and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to call to order this regular board meeting of the Guam Educational Telecommunications Corporation, PBS Guam, Thursday, March 13, 2025. The time is 12:35 p.m. I note that we are opening this meeting, but we're still waiting to be joined by our general manager. So with that, first of all, let's take attendance. Please state your name and your position as we're going around the telephone. I'm Donovan Brooks, Chair.
Mari Flor Herrero, Treasurer.
Judy Flores, Secretary.
Rosemary Clement, Member.
Joey Francas, Member.
Lorraine Hernandez, Acting GM.
That's it. That's it. Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody's here. We're kind of in a extraordinary circumstance, as we all know. Ines attending to family medical off island, and we're hoping she will join us. But in the meantime, we do have Lorraine as acting GM, so I believe we can proceed and review and consider the agenda that we have in front of us today. Is that good? Everybody good with that?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I apologize. Just I'm kind of, this Zoom thing is still a little disconcerting to me sometimes. Anyway, especially when I'm trying to get multiple computers started and they're not cooperating. But I think I'm okay now. So call to order. Review and approval of the minutes dated December 19. Yes, Lorraine, that's correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we have those. Everybody has those.
Yes.
If you haven't, please take a moment to review them. If you have reviewed them, and
Yeah, we got an email, so I think we reviewed them.
okay, if you feel confident, then please make a motion to accept and approve the minutes of.
I make a motion to accept.
And approve the minutes of December 19, 2024.
Okay.
Yes.
I second the motion.
Okay, great. All in favor, say aye.
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 All right, aye. Okay. Ina's not here, so let's go to anything in finances that we need to review. Lorraine.
We're still in the process of finalizing the audit. We should, or
Which
there
audit
should
is
be-
that?
I'm sorry.
Is that 2023?
No, we're doing 2024 audit.
Okay,
Yes.
so 2023 is done, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, continue, please.
We should be getting the draft by next week. We also have, everything due. We have the SAP due by Saturday, the 15th. So we have a lot due by the 15th. So we're in the right track.
Okay.
So that's where we're at with the audit.
Okay.
May I
So
have,
which? I'm
may I
sorry.
make a comment?
Please.
Since Lorraine is the acting GM, Lorraine, do you have anything to report to the board as on behalf of the GM? since you are the acting?
Well, right now, with everything, we're just doing the readathon, try to get the prices out. And then also, production has the Fest Pack.
Okay.
That is the Friday night at the mall is our premiere.
When is
Um,
that going to be at?
This Friday,
This coming Friday?
yes.
Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
So this is the
yes.
Fest Pack.
Yeah, the Festback movie show.
Hmm.
At the mall.
Yeah, so production has been moving, to get that done. So tomorrow will be the show. It's going to be played at the Micronesian Mall. And I know there's a portion of whatever ticket sells, we will be getting back.
What time?
The movie's at 6.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm out of it. What is this movie?
The Festback,
I see, just a Fest Pack, okay,
yeah.
oh, okay. And is this involved with when we give the kids the presents or?
No, the readathon, we're ordering the prices now. And we're gonna be giving out the prices sometime in April.
You know, I mean, maybe this is already done, but I don't remember. I guess we approved these prices, but it seems like an awful lot of money. I guess we got bids for these things. It seems like, I don't know how much money we're making because it seems like these prices are so expensive. I don't want to talk out of turn, and it's been so long since we had a meeting, but does anyone else have any questions about this
Well,
money?
we're gonna get to that, Rosemary. Let's just kind of go down the
Okay.
agenda and
Okay.
then we'll just let Lorraine finish.
Okay.
And then we'll move to that's why we're here basically, is to consider these requisitions and approve them or not.
Okay.
Right? That's our main purpose for being here today.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Lorraine?
Okay, so those are the things that right now they're, production and development is working on. We just did yesterday the first day, the governor's State of Island address. We aired that. It's on our YouTube if anybody wants to watch it. And then other than that, we've been just so busy. Belle and I have been so busy with the audit. We have 3 auditors that we have to get all the information to them. All 3 of them is different. So we're like scrounging. We're really nightmares. That's what we're having.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's soon to be over.
Okay.
And that's it, what we've been doing for the last month.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question, and just for some background for the board, there's an email that came to me as well as Ina and Lorraine from someone in the governor's office who was contacted by someone in the Federal Department of Education
Okay,
about
yeah,
where is our audit? And my understanding is that our audits are all done and all in compliance with whatever guidance we've been given. So this letter came to me and said, please follow up. The DOE is requesting this audit, and if not, you may have to return $1.2 million. Of course, we're not in a position to do that, and probably we might not have to anyways. But this threat has loomed all of a sudden over the station, like where's this audit? And as I said, my understanding is that all our audits are done.
No,
Generally timely, except for this last one, and that was not our fault.
okay.
So where are we with that?
This was our FY 22, the UG audit. Remember when we did pay EY to do the audit? And this was the clearinghouse and EY discussion in regards to what is PBS, a sub-grantee, or are we just a contractor, you know, off the money of the program that we were doing? This is for the PBS University and High Learning, you know, videos that we did for DOE. So apparently we got an email from Christine Logan from DOA stating that we have to do the audit. And that's coming from the US Department of Education. So as of yesterday, I did email EY because Ina says, okay, we will do the audit. So I requested with EY in regards to it. And they said that they'll give us an engagement letter to do the fiscal year 22 UG audit for just that, the education, US educational money grant that we got, which it is the 1 point, remember the 1 point, is it 1.2 million?
1.2?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's 2.14366 that we received, and that's through the clearinghouse.
Isn't this
Okay.
like you're talking about something that happened over 2 years ago and now all of a sudden it's being questioned? Is this
Yes.
because of the new administration?
No.
Possibly. We don't know.
Well, the thing about it is we did look back at our email, and there is that back and forth in regards to what the contract did say and how they put PBS in the MOU. So it does say that we're subcontract. So if we are contract, then we must do a UG audit because it's more than $750,000. So we started it. That's the money that we got reimbursed. We got reimbursed $2,000 by EY because they said we didn't need to do it. Well, according to when he's saying that it was PBS said that we didn't need to do it.
Did they pay by check?
Yes. The reimbursement, yes.
We have a copy of the check?
Yes, it was submitted to them.
No, I mean, for our record, do we have a copy so we can say, look, we paid them and then they gave us the money back. So it's not like we didn't try to do it.
We did say that on the email. Ina's the one that responded that we did it, and you know, we got refunded because it was set between Guam Clearinghouse and EY.
Yeah, because they made it seem like we were trying to just push it off, you know, to, you know, not take responsibility for it. And that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Yeah, so the bottom line is we do have to do the EY. So once we get the engagement letter from EY again, stating how much it costs, you know, we do have to do it, but they won't be able to get to us until May, which that email went to Ms. Logan.
That we are going to engage them.
But this
Yes.
is something from 2 years ago.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden it's resurged. I'm a little confused.
There was an email. The first email, I think in 23, that went to Ina. And I know they said we had to do it. And that's through the US Department of Education, the one where we got the grant from.
This is very strange. And it just sounds, I don't get it. I mean, as of yesterday, apparently they're trying to get rid of the whole Department of Education. So I don't know where that's going to leave us. And this is
Yeah.
something old. This is something 2 years old.
Well,
Do you
you know,
understand it?
Ina and
Anybody
I were
understand
just,
this?
either we do the audit or we return the money. So that's just a lot of money and we don't have that.
Okay, so may I clarify something? So in the fiscal year 2022, an audit was done by Ernst & Young. Do I understand correctly that Ernst & Young say that PBS didn't need to do an audit of these monies received, and therefore they credited us $2,000?
Yes.
Okay, what was the reason they say that they didn't need to do an audit of this money received, this grant that we received?
They were just saying, this was back in PBS paid for this is the email that I got that Ina had wrote to them, that we paid for the 22 UG audit, but EY refunded the money because they determined we didn't need to do a UG audit. So
Okay.
that was the thing that Ina had mentioned to them. But I guess they did tell the US education. You know, the thing about it is because the contract did say sub-grantee, and I thought with Stephanie Flores from Guam Clearinghouse was supposed to, or, you know, they were supposed to kind of change that wording to be just not sub-grantee, but just a contract, then we don't have to do the audit.
So it's just
But
a basic
because-
term that, I'm sorry. So it's basically just a term at this point to clarify that either a sub-grantee versus a subcontract is the determination why we did not have to pay?
That we didn't have to do it.
Or you didn't
If
have
we
to do
were
an audit?
contract, if we were contract to do the project, then we didn't have to do it because we were contract to do it. But because the MOU says subcontract, meaning we got the money so we can go ahead and hire people to do it. That's contracting out. So the main thing on the MOU says contract, subcontract, meaning we got the money, so we need to do the audit for it. That's why the main issue is the wording that was placed on the MOU.
Yes.
And
that-
when did they come
sorry.
to the attention of Ina or yourself that you
2 days
were
ago.
Yeah,
subcontract?
just last week, Donovan, when
Yep.
you sent me that email,
Yes.
and I thought we took care of that in 23. But
Yeah.
apparently the Department of US Education is saying we must do it.
Okay, so I would say if we have everything on the record, emails and so forth, then we just reply and say, okay, we were in the impression based on Ernst & Young that we didn't have to do it, but if it so happens that we have to do it, we will. And that's it.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Because we cannot return the money and we will do the audit. Okay. Thanks. So I guess.
So once I get the engagement letter, I will share with the board.
All right.
So
Okay,
how
great.
much money are we talking about that we're gonna have to pay?
1.2.
For the audit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
Whatever Ernest and Young quotes. Well, they returned $2,000, so maybe we can go and say, since $2,000 is what you returned, then maybe is that how much you're going to charge us now? But whatever
thing
it is, the audit has to be done.
Yes, yes. The thing about it is when I got the email from RG from EY, he did mention that everything that they did was purged. So we have to redo everything over. And, meaning we have to get all the information out again in the file. So it's like starting over the audit. So
Jesus.
I believe maybe they might just charge us the same amount. I don't know, but we'll see when it comes in.
The auditor, basically, you're saying they purged the files from this particular audit?
Yeah, usually what I understand is after the audit is done, all informations are purged and they don't have any records of it.
That
That's
doesn't-
according to the auditor.
They don't have any kind of an electronic system that stores this data somewhere as a record keeping for at least a minimum of 5 years. I mean, that is a standard procedure in auditing.
That's
is that
what I
you
thought.
maintain your files for 5 years. And
Yeah.
so I don't see the logic behind the reason why they purged the files that we're talking about. But anyway, moving forward, if we're now left the burden to have to show proof that we did this audit and we have all the necessary documentation supporting all of this information, and we're going to present it to them, and they'll just basically charge us for another audit. Is that basically my understanding?
Yes, sir.
But it's a very limited audit.
Okay. But it's just
It's
for
not,
this particular case, right? This particular case regarding the issue of US DOE requesting for us to do an audit.
Yes.
right, because the money is the US DOE money, essentially.
Okay. And this was in support of, during that time, the university projects that we were doing, right?
Yeah, the PBS University shows.
PBS
Yes.
University. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome.
Okay. So yeah, please keep us updated. Any questions for anything further on that?
That's it.
Okay,
No.
moving on. Yeah, let's get right to the procurement issues. Lorraine, you have the floor, please.
Okay, I emailed everyone the requisitions.
Yes.
Mhm.
These are all for the readathon that we need to purchase so that we can start giving out the prices. So I guess we'll just go down the line with the number one, which is 2005 RQ 33-7, which is for the Frisbees. And we need 1,500 of that. That would be 3,590.
So
So
in the email
price-
that you send, in the email that you send, we only have this amount. Is there any other amounts to compare? Or is that the monies that basically we have to approve?
I gave you the three requisition.
Okay.
So it has.
Oh, yes,
the-
yes, yes.
Yeah,
You have
Yep.
the main
I saw that.
three quotes.
Yes.
So
So you
the
put-
one you have is what we're approving that vendor.
Oh, so that's the lowest?
Yes.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't make a copy of those and I cannot go back and forth it will take forever. So I am going to go with what you send us in here. And this is frisbees, right?
Yes,
9-inch round PBS frisbees. So we have to approve them one by one?
no, do you want to do it? How do you want to do it, Donovan? Go down?
I'd like to do it as expeditiously as possible. Why don't you just go down each one, Lorraine, and then we'll just approve the entire package. Can we do it that way?
Yeah.
But I don't have the whole amount of the for the whole package in here.
Can I just make a comment?
Yes, please.
I went over the whole list and I noted that everything that was selected was the lowest price offered. So
Okay.
make sure that that is correct. Okay, and I saw
Yes.
that on the forms. So we have followed that. I thought that you got, I mean, the prices for each one varied so much, and you did a great job, especially for Amazon. You were able to get so much of the things through Amazon. So just for the record, I'd like to state that this is a major fundraising event for PBS, and it's makes a lot of impact because it's island wide for all the schools, and the kids see those prizes. And especially, I'm sorry to say that Amazon is very popular, and they're going to really work very hard for prizes like you have listed here. Maybe if somebody has any questions on comparison with last year or other comparisons, we can look at that. But I just think that everybody has done their homework here, and it looks very clear, and we can approve the total amount unless they question each.
Okay. I do agree with you, Judy. It's just that if we're going to approve the whole package, we don't have at least in what I have now in front of me, there is not the figure for all
The
of them
total.
together, the total.
Okay,
So
Okay.
I just totaled it now, which
mhm,
will be 19,835.60.
19,845,
35.60.
35.60 for all of them.
Yes.
Okay, so for the sake of time, and since Judy already went through that, and I trust that this is the lowest price, so I move that we approve all these requisitions, which are, let's see how many, 14 requisitions.
Can you just go ahead and
Go down.
read off each one, each requisition, and then just
Okay, all right. So I do move that we approve requisition number 2025-RQ3-7, which is promotions and specialties, 9 inches PBS frisbees. There is 1,500 of them, and the amount is $3,590. Then requisition 2025-RQ3-11. The vendor is Amazon. The items are Elmo. There are 25 of them, and the amount is $415.33. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-12. The vendor is Amazon. The items are basketball hoop. There are 32 of them, and the amount is $1,409.71. Requisition 2025-RQ3-13, also from Amazon. These are air jumpers, and there's 2 of them, and the amount is $418.33. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-14. The vendor is Amazon. The items are daycare books. There have been 21 sets, and the amount is $204.08. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-15. The vendor is Walmart. These are Sleep and Slide, and there are 72 items. The amount is $2,497.41. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-16. The vendor is Amazon. The items are thermal camera. There's 40 of them. And the amount is $857.09 cents. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-17. The vendor is Amazon. These are PlayStation 5s. So, I mean, the items are, and there is only one of them that we're ordering, a PlayStation 5, and the amount is $508.98. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-18 from the vendor is Amazon. The items are sets, and there is 165 of them, and the amount is $3,133.35. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-19. The vendor is Hornet Sports, and these are 20 each bicycles, and there's 5 of them. And the amount is $479.50. Requisition number 2025-RQ3-20. The vendor is Kmart. The items are a 24-count case of water. So there is 44 of them, and the amount is $263.56. Requisition 2025-RQ3-21. Little Caesars. The vendor is Little Caesars. There are 44 large 16 slices of pizza. Each pizza is 16 slices. The amount is $264. Requisition 2025-RQ3-22 from Amazon, the vendor Amazon. These are trampolines, and there are 5 of them, and the amount is $1,394.26. And the last one is requisition 2025-RQ3-23. The vendor is National Office. These are $25 gift certificates, and the amount is $4,400. So altogether, it amounts to $19,835.30.
60
So, yeah,
60 cents.
There's a
and 60
correction on
cents.
the
Yeah, $19,835.60. So I move that we approve these requisitions as stated.
Can I just go back and, Lorraine, can you please confirm the amount of the total, please?
Is it, I have 19,835.60.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
I'll second that motion.
Mhm.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, I have a,
Okay. Motion carries.
have a-
Thank you.
question on this one. Because Ina was the one that uses her credit card. We have Don Munya that is willing to do, because we don't want to bother Ina. You know, she'll be needing her credit card. So we have Don Munya is willing to use his credit card. So we just need to probably, can we get an approval for that?
I'm-
Before we do that, I just wanted to ask, is there anyone on the board who would want to, take that responsibility? I know we've talked about it in the past.
Um, I can use my card, if nobody else can do it, or if it's necessary.
Okay.
But can I ask a question? From Lorraine. How much money did we make on readathon?
The total, we made was 68,000. Readathon. Okay, here we go.
So just a point to clarify, all the money that we're spending for prizes comes from the money that's collected by the students. You know, it's a
I
self.
understand that. I'm
Yeah.
just wondering how much we collected from the students.
Okay,
So she said
for
60
this,
something?
it's 61,453.77.
The 61,000 and we're spending,
61,453.77.
and we're spending. All right. Okay.
So roughly about 1/3 of what we collected is what we are spending.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I just wanted to clarify that because
Now, is those monies from the readathon were collected already?
yes, it's in the bank.
All right, so I mean, we do have the money. So let's assume I use my card. If in 1 month I would get the monies, right? So that I can pay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
So if Mr. Muña wants to do it, that's okay with me. If he cannot, or if you need me to use my card, also American Express, I am willing to do it.
Okay, another thing is they had purchased because of the items was, I guess, it was present time. So I know he did like 4 transactions yesterday because we went back to try to get the price if it's still there.
Mhm.
So, but it's not, it's like the 450 he did the Elmo. Because that was already, we really needed like 28, but there was only 25.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So some items were already purchased yesterday because of when we went to make sure the prices are okay, we had to do it. But it's not more than the 24,000 limit.
so you purchased that stuff locally.
No, most of them are Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
'cause
no.
if we don't get it, we've been looking at all the other stores, Walmart, and they don't have it anymore,
Okay.
and they don't have the amount we need.
Okay, so he already purchased an items and you use Carl Muñoz card. Okay.
Well, that's why, yeah, I'm saying that he did some, but we can, if you want, we can use yours.
Well, it doesn't matter to me if he wants to use it depends on what his limit is. If he doesn't have a limit and wants to use the whole thing, that's fine with me. If he does a limit and you need somebody else's card, then you can call me and we can use mine.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because we try to just use one, that's why Ina just prefers using hers, because the transaction can be at least reimbursed for one person.
All right. Okay. Is that okay, Donovan?
Fine with me. Yep.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
So-
This is a time
so-
of the essence kind of thing.
Yes, I mean, like today, if possible, once we finish, we need to go online and start getting it, because when we went back, it was limit, the limit was down. That's why we got 25, but they needed like 28. But-
Okay, so also you need to consider, most of these things come from Amazon, and Amazon lost the contract that it had with this company that does the flying between the States and Guam. And I ordered 3 or 4 items through Amazon, like already more than 10 days ago, and still it hasn't arrived. So I wonder,
Oh.
you better clarify and tell them, because I don't think that you're going to get the items like as far as we used to.
I know that last year when we ordered, it took like 2 weeks. Some items took like 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
they do have an estimate time when they'll be coming. But
Yeah.
we're hoping everything comes before, giving it out.
When,
But
when,
I
it- when
think-
the event in April?
Yes, she's still looking for, Tina's still looking for a venue.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think it's UPS. UPS and some other air transporter, whatever contract that Amazon had, and it was lost. So that's why it's
Yes,
taking
I
forever.
actually, I lost a credit card almost a month ago, and I knew immediately when I lost it, immediately. And I went home and I called up United, and this guy was, oh, so nice. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Clement, this is emergency. We're going to get to you right away. It took almost 4 weeks. I couldn't believe it. I mean, since I'm basically stranded at home, I don't even need a credit card. But believe me, it was well more than 3 weeks. And they said it was going to come in 3 days. So I don't think you can trust people's timelines.
No, it's just that
Yeah.
that thing is not working anymore. That air service that was
Yeah.
before is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The DHL works.
they gave us a time, the arrival time between this time to this time. I'm hoping that is correct. We just cross our fingers.
You go to church and light a candle, okay?
Anyway, these prices are going to be given in April, right?
Yes,
Okay, so we still have a month.
yes.
Hopefully they will come on time. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I said we need to order it like ASAP.
Okay.
All right.
'Cause
Okay.
Going back into to check it, it was wow. So
Yeah.
thank you.
It's urgent. Yes, I
Yes.
understand.
But Mary Laura, I will check with Dawn,
Okay.
and then I'll get back to you. But
All right.
thank you.
Now regarding the travel, has the travel been approved already? The requisition for travel?
No,
No.
it hasn't been approved.
Do we need to approve that because it's not in here?
Yes, it's number 2, the FY25 conference approval.
But it's
No figures.
It's
Oh,
not in the agenda.
I sent it again.
No, but I
because-
mean it's not in the agenda.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Number
Oh,
2.
fiscal year. Oh, yeah. Fiscal year 2025 conference approval. Okay. Can you give us again what is the total amount for that? And there is two requisitions for two events, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's the PBS annual and then the PBMA conference.
okay, so Cyprian annual and the what?
And the PBMA, PMBA,
PMVA
VA.
conference. Okay.
The annual is the one that we went to, right?
yes.
The big
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
that was in San
and the
Diego.
annual, how many people are going this time?
There is 4, Ina, Tina, Don, and Kel.
For people. Okay, and on the PMVA conference, there's only 2, right?
Yes,
Is that you and Aina or?
yes, Ina and I.
Okay. And Lorraine. Okay. So what
I
is the
have-
amounts? What are the amounts for all of them, for each one?
The total amount is $725.38.
For the two of them.
Yes, both conference together.
Say again, 29?
29,725
Okay.
and 38 cents.
And this includes per diem and everything?
Yes. Airfare, registration, and per diem.
Okay, so what is the first one? The PBS annual for 4 people? How much is the amount?
19,801.48.
Okay. And the second one?
The PMBA conference is 9,923.90 cents.
Okay. So I don't have all these things in front of me, so I could not, make a move to, because I don't have all the info other than what she just gave me, but,
Mary Flor, I just want to say, I have concerns about that concert. I mean, that conference, the first conference that 4 people are going to.
Oh.
I think in this political climate where they're just trying to close down the Department of Education, I have real concerns about the government nitpicking any of these things, which I'm sure they consider fluff. And I really have concerns about sending 4 people, and I don't know what the repercussions are going to be. I think these are very scary times, and I think we're kind of foolish to ignore the attitudes towards public television and public radio right now, which could be on the chopping block, any part of them. And I just would like to discuss that a little bit and see what people think about this. I think we're stepping on perilous territory when they are cutting thousands of people from jobs. And I don't know, I just think I'm worried about it. I'm very worried about it.
Would you feel more comfortable if it was just 3 people?
I mean,
The
how
fewer the
many?
people, the better. I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's coming down the road. But yesterday, they apparently fired half of the people that work for the Department of Education in Washington. And there's all kinds of stuff going on. That person that's a supporter of prize fighting is the head of the Department of Education.
Hang on.
I think
Sean,
looking. What?
Sorry.
Sean has the,
Just Kel chimed in. He's willing to rescind himself from the annual meeting. He's one of the 4 members. He's willing to rescind his attendance if that is comfortable with the
this?
board. Kel Munya.
Okay.
Well, that's a decision that the station
the board.
need make. We don't necessarily have to address who's going right here and now.
Yeah.
But if the question at hand is, Rosemary, would you feel comfortable if the team was downsized?
Yes, no offense to anybody. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about this state of public television, public radio right now. I think it's in a very precarious position. I don't know what the rest of you think about it, but that thing that yesterday came out about the Department of Education and, all the other junk, book banning and all that. I mean, there are people that are against a lot of the things that we believe in, and they have a lot of power. And I don't think most of us have a lot of power. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I mean, you can agree or disagree, but I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
Lorraine, what do you think?
Mike, we cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, now.
Based on our budget, we really don't know with our 26 from CPB, but it's Ina's call if, she wants that, who to go. But our PMAB, that would be where CPB may announce us on what's going to happen to CPB. With PBMA annual is really about the show and how development, how to gain more money and things like that. So it's the two critical, conference. But like I said, if you're worried about finance, we can go and check what's going on and see. But it's really up to the board. But
Well, I think Rosemary's just trying to ensure that we're demonstrating financial prudence. And that we're not just going about business unaware of the environment that we're operating in. So, the question is, is it critical that Kel and Don go? I'm very much in support of Tina because she's development, and Ina because of the project that we're in the midst of with regard to the station. I know that, anyway.
Well, Don right now, Don is our acting development director.
Okay, so Ina is the one going for Ina. This is PBS annual. Ina, are you going, Lorraine?
Not the annual.
Okay, so Ina, Kel Munya. What is the other one? What is the name?
Don
Munya. And the other one is Tina.
Christine de la Cruz.
Is that the person that is in charge of marketing?
She's in development. She's development associates.
Okay, so of course, Ina should go. Kel and Don, they are basically production, right?
Well, right now, Don is, he's moved to development director.
Okay.
He's taking care of development. Kel is production.
Okay, so I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but for what I gathered last year, which I really enjoyed the conference in San Diego, but I enjoy it. It was good for me and for all of us, but was it absolutely necessary that we attend that? I don't know. I think so Don, Kel is in development now, right?
Kel is in production. He's our executive.
Okay, so I would
producer.
say Ina for sure, and then we should choose either Tina or Don, because if two people from production going, what is the use?
Two in development.
So just send Ina, one on development, and I don't know about Kel. Kel is production.
That's where
if you really want to save money, and and considering what Ross is saying, so I would say two people, Ina and one from production. From development.
If I can say, I know that Ina has thought about this very carefully and consulted with Lorraine, and I don't like to. I know we are thinking of the good of the station, but I think we should leave it up to management to decide. Could we just say the amount for travel is the max, 19,000 for the PBS annual? Give that maximum amount up to that amount, and if they feel that they can get away with, do with less, then they can do so. I just don't like to micromanage.
Sure.
I'm not trying to micromanage.
I
I'm-
know, I know,
I think
Rose.
the political situation is very scary.
Mhm.
And it definitely involves us. Okay, I'm not micromanaging. I'm not against anybody in particular, like not going to this thing. You know, I mean, we don't even know if they're not going to blow the whole thing up and cancel it. I think it's a very scary time. I'm just trying to be realistic, but I'll defer to the majority. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in because maybe I watch too much about politics. But
I
some of
can,
the-
I'm sorry, do I understand correctly that Christine is no longer development director?
No, she's development associates.
Okay, wasn't she previously development director?
No, when Ina first started, she was acting. But
Okay.
she's not a development director. She was just in acting capacity.
So she was acting development director.
Yeah, when Ina first came in.
And up till when?
Just that year. That first year. Or second year.
So how long has Don been acting
Before-
development director?
Just last year, Ina appointed him.
Oh, okay. I didn't recall that happening, but last year was a blur for me. So anyways, yeah, okay, could have happened.
Well, in the beginning of the fiscal year then, October.
So who is the one that came with us when we went to San Diego? Was it Kel or Don?
Don.
Don.
So Don was
Yeah.
already development director at the time?
No, he was the
No.
executive producer.
Oh, I see. All right.
and then
Well-
and then Tina went also, right?
Yes, Tina went every year.
Okay, so I understand what where Rose is coming from, because there are scary times, and we might not have monies in the future. So, but I also agree with Judy that we shouldn't micromanage. I mean, so far, Ina has run the station pretty good and take wise decisions. So I guess I trust her. So what do you think, Donovan and Joey? If you think maybe we could vote on it, or we cannot table it because they need to buy the tickets right now.
Yep. Joey, comments?
I think Joey's frozen.
I
Yeah,
I think he has turned off his thing.
he's
Joey,
a mute, but
Oh, right here, Joey, you have turned off the.
he got out.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, no, he's still there.
No, he's not out. It's just that.
He's going into a different device.
there's 2 different pictures of him.
No, yeah, I have it. Oh yeah. I mean, he's not. Something happened to him.
Yeah, well,
he's muted.
Sean? Is he on?
I can see him. It's just Senor Francres, can you hear us? I think
He turned.
I think he might not be able to talk through his device right now. That might be the case.
Okay.
Oh.
okay, well. Okay, if we buy these tickets and if something dramatic happens, can we get refund for 1 ticket?
I would probably have to pay the one that,
Oh, there he is.
Okay,
you know, the
there he
price.
is.
Hi, Frank.
Okay.
Hi, Joey. No, I'm just asking a practical question.
Okay, so I missed out on that. So can you just, please?
No, I'm just asking Lorraine if things change and we need to renege on one of those tickets, is that gonna be a problem with financially or whatever? I'm asking Lorraine.
Okay.
So the tickets that I purchased is the regular economy. So if I have to purchase the one with refunds, then that would be a higher cost.
Oh, okay.
But if we purchase the ticket, I know it's good for a year. But
So
it's
you
that
purchased the
same-
tickets already?
No, I haven't purchased no tickets.
Okay.
But if you guys want the tickets and I purchase with refund, then of course there is a higher price for that. But if we do purchase the ticket, we can use the ticket, whoever we bought it for a year. It's good for a year.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know. Shall we put it to a vote, Donovan?
Joey, did you have any comments with regard to whether we modify the request or ask for a modification of the travel request? I think while you were offline, Judy made some comments that, you know, she was in support of management's choice, given Ina's track record.
At this point, in listening to the concerns brought up by Rosemary, thank you for bringing out those very important points in aspect with regards to the environment of how things are politically here in this situation right now. But however, our function and our key evidence of what we need to accomplish here is to support what Ina feels at this point with regards to the attendants that are going on this particular trip. I can see that the importance of having Don and Christine there. I think that if we're going to start kind of changing why Ina's choices for these individuals to be in this particular annual event is key to the station's operations and also to the functionality of it to produce what we are going to be setting out to produce. It's important for me to say that I support Ina's selection of who is going to be going here on this particular trip. So I am definitely in favor of supporting this particular travel expense.
Okay, great. I guess we've heard from everyone. We'll call for a vote.
Mhm.
Motion.
Motion to approve the travel authorization request totaling $29,725.38 for the two conferences that I move to approve that amount.
Okay. Everybody clear on what we are approving?
Yes.
I second.
Okay. Lorraine, can you just give the dates of those conferences?
Sorry. The PBS annual is in Atlanta and the conference date is 5/17 and May 17 to May 22nd. That's the conference date. So the travel dates is May 19 to May 21st. Then the PMBA conference is in Arizona, and that conference date is from May 25, May 27 to May 30. And travel date is May 27 to May 31st.
Okay, everybody clear?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we've had motion and second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
I
Aye. Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Thank
Comment,
you very much.
comment for clarity, if I could.
Sure.
So management could decide to take less people and just not use all of the money. Is that correct?
Yes, I mean, I'm fine with that.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that
Okay.
that's a very good observation, Judy, because we already have, according to Lorraine, that Kel mentioned that he doesn't have to go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if given even though we already approved the travel, given the concerns expressed, if Aina feels that and Kel feel that he doesn't have to go, then that would be good.
Okay,
agree.
great.
Okay,
Thank you very much. All right. That's the only
I'm
two
sorry,
items
who
we have
seconded?
on the agenda.
Sorry,
sorry.
Donovan, who seconded the motion?
everyone.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Every-
yeah.
Yeah.
See, you
Judy.
did, and
Okay, I'm sorry.
we all.
Okay, yes,
approved it.
yes, sorry. And then with the prices, I know Mary Clark first, but there was no second
For what?
for the prices, the readathon.
I recall, I
Yes,
seconded it as well.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, okay. Thank you. Just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
All right.
Anything
Okay.
further, Lorraine?
That's it for now. Yeah, Ina did text and she said, sorry, she couldn't make it in. Chris is taken to ICU again.
Hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
We're
Yeah,
praying
so-
for them, that's for sure.
Wow.
Yes.
Have they
Okay.
found a donor already?
No,
Well, we're kind of in the public eye here. I don't
yeah,
feel
Oh,
comfortable
sorry,
discussing
sorry.
Ina's
Can't talk
Sorry,
about
sorry,
it. Yeah,
sorry.
let's not talk about it.
personal.
we can,
Okay, so sorry.
we can
Okay,
adjourn the
so we
meeting.
need to set the next board meeting. We don't have an executive session. We don't have anything else on the agenda. We've managed to take care of what was on the agenda. Next meeting, Lorraine?
17 and the 24th will be the revise
That's
in
April?
the standby.
What, the 17th of March? Of
April.
April,
Okay.
April 17?
Yes.
Will be, and if not, then the 24th.
I'm gonna get my calendar, April.
Okay, well, either day is good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
April 7th.
Okay, so we're shooting for the first one, and hopefully, we'll make it. If not, we have a backup.
Okay,
All
April
right.
17th or 21st, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you very much, everyone, for
I move to
being here
adjourn.
today. Yeah, and we'll see you at the next meeting or before.
So we
Okay,
are
so
45.
Anything further? Any announcements or?
That's
No.
it.
How's that?
Okay.
okay,
Move to
so can I move that we adjourn?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I move that we adjourn.
All right.
Second,
Senor,
I second.
okay. All right,
all in
Aye.
favor?
thank
Say
you.
aye.
I
Okay,
Aye.
okay. Okay,
Bye.
guys. It's been very
Jonathan,
nice
can we
to
see you
see
at
you
3?
all.
Take care.
Donovan?
Thank you.
Okay.
Pardon me. 3 o'clock?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.